Good afternoon. It's 4th of February, Sunday. I think I'm on week 5 or week 6, but thank you for tuning in. Yeah, we'll run with that. So it has been. We've got news on the property in Yorkshire, and so what we've had on a Sunday night. It was after I did the last week's video. An email from my mortgage broker saying that the mortgage underwriters have now made the house £95,000 value, but the work has to be done by the seller, which is about £5,000. But I've spoken to someone who's experienced in these matters and advised maybe it could be even 7. So phoned the Empire sourcing company and advised them of the situation. In the meantime, I thought they had spoken to the seller regarding the issue with the mortgage, but they hadn't. They was waiting for when the EPC was done at the same time as the valuation. When the valuation comes back, it always comes back to 0 because there's no EP certificate on the property at the time of valuation because it didn't get uploaded. So I was expecting a second piece of paper saying it's worth 90 instead of 95 because the work's needed doing. So I'm rather disappointed that they hadn't told us the seller and kept the seller informed. So I firmly went, we will have to talk to the seller and then get back to me. Yeah, we'll sort it. We'll talk to them. Came back 2 days later saying that the seller now wants me to buy it in cash for 92,000 instead of 95, and he knows our contractor who can do the work for £2,000. And I'm like, well, if you know somebody who can do it for £2,000, just get the work done for £2,000, and then do the mortgage for 95, which is something I prefer anyway because I've got to figure out. I don't know Yorkshire, I don't know workmen around there, so I'm gonna have to find someone to do it or do it myself. So this way, and the mortgage people will be confident that it's all been done and passed, which I've got to pay a cost for them to go back in anyway. So left it 2 days, changed it up, and then come back to me on Thursday saying, when I said absolutely no, I can't do a mortgage. I'm not doing cash. I could have done, but I've got an investment elsewhere now, so it has to be a mortgage. Wasn't happy with doing the work unless Empire had another. I'm trying to think of the word. Another chunk of money to non-refundable payment just in case I pulled out. And I'm like, well, it's his property. He needs to get the work done to complete because that's what the mortgage people said. I could send another mortgage person in, I'd get a new mortgage, and I could say the same thing. So the work has to be done. So retainer wants me to give another bit, a big retainer, and it's absolutely not. I've already paid £4,500. I've got £1,000 retainer. Sorry, 3,500, 2,600 plus £1,000 retainer, and I don't get it back if I pull out. So on Tuesday, I spoke to somebody who knows about these kind of things, and yeah, it wasn't a comfortable conversation, and it's not what I wanted to hear. But I was advised that maybe the deal didn't stack up, but it's not big numbers. It doesn't need a lot of work doing, and the rent versus mortgage numbers that does stack up, and the valuation did say it was 650 rental. So I know it stacks up on. Well, we'll do the numbers once I know the numbers because it was at 95. You got the stamp duty, legal fees, but that's all going to change if the value's different. So I prefer to give an actual figure once the actual money has been paid and it's gone through. So I have been a bit stressed this week because it's a lot of pressure because this is something new. I don't understand this arena as well as my own arena in sales, retail, etc. I'm really comfortable in that arena, but I am learning, and I think with property it's slow and things happen and you can't control the narrative like you want to. But I went to, I had a network. Steve Hamilton, his property dead in 2024. He had 4 guest speakers, and it was at the West Bromwich Albion. I wasn't going to go, to be fair. I felt like quite low, felt like a bit deflated, and thought, what's the point? You know, everything's crashing down around me. What's the point? But, you know, I got myself ready, had a shower, got my power clothes on, black shirt, black trousers, you know, and got in my car and went, and what a fantastic night. The speaker was great, and I got to speak to one, because I promised myself I'm going to try and talk to people in because it's networking event as well, and I've met like a couple of, not a friend, but you know what I mean, friendly people, and who's watched the blog, so you know who I am, and thanks, we had a really good laugh as well, and I kind of needed that as well. It's serious stuff, property, but it doesn't mean you can't smile and enjoy company of other people who are aspiring to do what you're doing as well. And I managed to speak to one of the guests, and you know what, I didn't have a clue what I was doing. I shook his hand, a bit nervous, but you know what, I got through a 5-minute conversation, and he does a lot with business as well as property, so we found something to connect, and I have seen him on YouTube as well, so you know, he wasn't a complete stranger. Managed to speak to a couple of the staff members, and you know, that went really well, and a couple of people as well. I've got to do more of it. I have to do more of it. I know I have to do more of it, but at the moment I'm still unsure what to say, because I don't need anything from anyone, you know, but I'm trying to give value back as well, and give advice. If people ask me my opinion or what I'm doing, you know, you know, and somebody else watched one of the videos, which I was super proud about, because I know they're not the most professional, but I'm just trying to be honest and talk about my journey. So Thursday I got back at 10:30, completely shattered, but well worth it. Friday, yeah, I've been having a few personal issues, and I need to make some decisions, because Steve does say, you know, don't be around people who are negative, and go with your gut. And I got feeling something's off, something's wrong, and I need to do something about it. But I know it could upset somebody, which I'm not comfortable with. But I'm lucky, because I have such a great family, and they all believe in me. My kids believe in me. My wife, if I said I was going to climb Everest tomorrow, she'd help me with a backpack, give me a bottle of water, and wave me goodbye, with every belief that I'm going to do it and come back. And that is, but there's pressure in that as well, because I don't want to let her down. I don't want to spend our savings and all our time and say, I need your pay slip, I need this, I need that, to fail. You know, there's pressure there, but we meet it together. We join partnerships in our limited company, so we make decisions together, and that is great. And she's not a businesswoman, she's not business minded, but she'll feed off me. So I need to stay positive, put that positive. If we lose the house, we lose the house. I'll work a couple more months, save the money up, let's go again. Because I'm not giving in, I'm not giving up. So I'm definitely going to buy. And I think I might want to buy one a bit close. I think that was my mistake. Yorkshire was 2.5 hours away. But I wanted to start, I wanted to get the wheels moving. But now I'm educated a lot more, so I kind of sort of know what I'm doing. And I went to visit my daughter on Friday night, and we always get to, I don't know why we always get to property, but we always get to property, and me and my son-in-law was quizzing me a bit, and yeah, so you put the electrics above there, you put the laminate down first, and then the skirting, apart from carpet, you put carpet down, no, you put your skirting boards and then your carpet, you put your architraves in, and then your plaster, and you put your spotlights in. And I looked at the room, I thought, probably 12 in here, and there was like, oh, you do know your stuff. And I'm like, yeah, actually, it's amazing what you pick up when you keep on seeing it and you ask the questions. So would I be able to like go into a house now and break it down? Yeah, probably would. Probably be able to do numbers as well. Steel sourcing is something I'm toying, and it's hard to explain, but the reason I haven't done much steel sourcing and really got involved is because when I go into something, I go into a rabbit hole, and I would be like, I get addicted to it, and I'll be at it like working. So I'm trying to keep juggling the spinning the plate with the business, which is that's funding, that funds our lifestyle, that funds anything, wherever money's concerned, it's come from my company in one shape or another. So it's really important. I really keep moving with that, and I have last week. The uniforms have come, staff are liking them, and we've addressed a few issues, making sure that customer service is high as it can be. And I've served a few customers this week, and it's great to get involved sometimes. So yeah, I went to I had a couple of hours with my 1 minute. Ollie, it's the dog. Every time I do a video, this is the third time I've had to do a video because he just starts drinking water or scraping. And so that property was really good. I went yesterday to Chester House because I'm getting married, remarried, renewal. But we are looking at it like a full-on wedding, because our marriage has been fantastic. Ups and downs, just like anybody else, but the wedding was a nightmare. Without going into too much detail, people didn't behave themselves, and we screamed. And this time it's all out. I might see if I can get the video clip at one point of me proposing last August. No, like it's been 14 months. I booked a cruise with a wedding package, all our family going, did a cake, got a saxophone there to play our wedding song. So we booked the reception, everything's paid for, booked the coach, because I want us all to go in the coach. We could have gone in taxi, but I just all, as a family, I just want us all to go together, there and back, and just really enjoy it. So we went and got the rings yesterday, and we went to our favourite people. We went to Llandudno last year, and we went to a Welsh gold shop, and we've just fell in love with the story, and we wanted simple bands, because I bought a new engagement ring, but and my wife loves white gold, and so we could have gone probably any jewellers, but we wanted to go with our two friends. We went to Llandudno, we went to Cheshire Oaks, had a nice meal, bought a new coat, barber coat each, and a nice scarf, and we got the wedding rings and some other things, but I don't say on the vlog because my kids watch the vlog, and I don't really, I wanted to keep it a big surprise. But you know, we had a fantastic day. Went to Wagamama's, had some food, just great company, which are our favourite people in the world. So it's just great. Sometimes you just gotta just go out, have a day, and just enjoy it. Be with your family, be with your loved ones, and just spend some money. We all have issues with all like more money, but you know, we are buying property at the moment, and it does eat into your savings, it eats into your cash flow. But there's one thing I said before we even started buying the property: this property journey is not going to stop or water down our like wedding plans, because that is so important, and I don't want to be tight with it and pull back. So whatever my wife wants, yeah. So she's got a dress. Oh, my suits. So because of all the cost of this house and everything, I decided like probably it's me and my best man and my grandson, the like a page boy. Originally I wanted a fitted suit. Never had a fitted suit in my life. Just wanted to spend the money, get a nice, add some detail put on, and it's probably twice the cost. And I talked myself out of it because I thought, you know what, that's probably £500-600 I can save and just buy it off the peg suits. But yesterday, I've actually booked us in 3 weeks' time to go and get a suit fitting and get it done right. I'm doing this once only, and I want to add a choice of colours, the fitting to be nice, and just, you know what, just have what I want. So that's that decision I made yesterday. So all in all, it's been a bit of a downer week, but I've come out of it higher than I went in. It is what it is. If I lose the house, yeah, it's going to sting and it's going to hurt. But do I do things differently next time? Well, probably. Or at least recontract properly, or go to the sourcing companies who who know what they're doing, and you have a contingency in place to say, if it doesn't stack up, what happens? You know, so it's been a great week. It's going to be a great week next week. I'm positive with that. And thanks for watching. And if you want to leave it, give me a big like, thumbs up, and a comment in the comments probably. I have no idea about this YouTube. I'm just, and just share it. I don't edit it. This is the real me. This is the way I am. If you want to know anything, just drop me a message. If you're in the Hamilton University or the property circle, and you want to know anything, or just drop me a comment, send me a message, link up, get in touch. Say I'm at the start of the journey. I'm in the process of buying something, so if I can help in any way, I will. I'll take the time out. So listen, till next week, have a great one. Bye.